Please note that the more constraints are imposed on the search, the longer Spaya might take to fetch roots. As Spaya completes its search, we will start to see new results here. All of the roots will have less than 3 synthetic steps, the price of starting materials will be less than $50 per gram, and the estimated delivery time will be less than 30 business days. In this case, because we have selected a common drug as our target of interest, it is available very inexpensively from commercial suppliers off the shelf. But, if you are interested in understanding the simpler materials that might be used for the synthesis of the drug, users can initiate another retrosynthesis by clicking on More Roots from here, using the default or advanced search features. Spaya will then start another search, and the most appropriate result can be selected to extend the current route. But as you can see, the advanced search features we have used, namely the maximum number of steps, price per gram and delivery time, haven't had much impact on the overall search results, presumably because our target molecule is a widely available drug. Hence, stringent constraints imposed on these criteria isn't enough. Fortunately, Spaya has even more advanced search features, where the user can specify a preference for certain reactions to be imposed or forbidden. For example, reactions can be specified here so that Spaya can fetch retrosyntheses with at least the specified reactions. As you start typing a name, a drop-down list will appear for you to choose the reaction from. Similarly, Spaya can be told to use only these reactions. Or, with the help of this toggle, to not use these reactions at all. However, these constraints are very strict and one should be careful about using it as Spaya might return very few, or no retrosyntheses at all. Hence, for the purposes of this demo, we will refrain from using these constraints. As you can see, by specifying reactions as constraints, Spaya has yielded a lesser number of routes tailored more to our expectations. All retrosyntheses that have at least one carboxylic ester, plus amine reaction in them will be featured in the search results. Similar to reactions, intermediates or building blocks can be used as constraints to either impose or forbid them or add them as a preference. To do this, simply copy the smiles of the building block and go to the Intermediates tab. Here you can add it as a preference, or impose, or forbid it. Paste the smiles, and then click on the plus icon. Now we can perform this search on top of our previous advanced searches. As you can see, we have fewer routes than the last time as we used the bromobenzyl bromide as a forbidden constraint. Accordingly, none of these routes will feature it, as Spaya fetches only those routes without it. The final advanced feature that needs to be discussed is the ability to specify the first disconnection in the target molecule, which enables Spaya to fetch only those retrosyntheses that start at that point of disconnection. For this, click on the First Disconnection tab, and select the bond or the group of atoms by simply clicking on them. We will now perform this search on top of the other advanced search features specified previously. As you can see, Spaya only returns one unique route for this point of disconnection. Finally, Spaya enables users to save a route in PDF format. For this, click on the ribbon icon on the right-hand side of the screen. Assign it a name. And then assign it to a new or an existing project folder. Click Save. The saved route can be accessed by clicking on My Projects. And then on to the project folder. Here, click on the route. Click on the references you wish to save in the PDF file by clicking on the pin icon of the appropriate reference. Please note that this step of pinning references is optional. Click on the three-dotted button. Save the changes. And then select Generate PDF. A link will appear on the screen to download the PDF, which can be visualized in the viewer of choice. As you can see, the earlier pinned references appear as well. If you have any questions regarding Spaya and any of its features, documentation can be accessed by clicking on the Profile button and then on the FAQ. This will take you to the documentation where you can access a number of articles on Spaya and its features. The documentation can be searched by providing keywords, which will fetch you all articles that have the specified keyword. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions regarding Spaya, please reach out. We'll be happy to help.